Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to Islamic Kesha podcast. Today, inshallah, I'm gonna finish with you the story of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. I made a lot of parts of this story, and because I don't wanna make long videos, you know, but inshallah today I'm gonna finish it with you. So let's pick up where we left off. As I told you in our previous episode, that Yaqub alayhi salatu wasalam has lost his sight because of the extreme crying over Yusuf. He lost his sight, but he never lost his hope of find him again, reunited with him again. That's why he ordered his sons. He asked them to go and search for Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. They went at that time, and they were in Egypt. At that time, they were suffering so much from the shortage of food. They don't have money, they don't have anything. So what did they do? They went to the treasurer of Egypt. Why especially this person? Because they know so well how generous this person is, and they have treated with him before. So they went to him. They know how kind he is also. So they went to him and asked him to provide them with anything as a charity. So just look at this situation, guys. The person, of course, they are now they are standing in front of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam, but they didn't know. Still, they didn't know that he is Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. He is the person that they wanted to kill. He is the person that they wanted to get rid of. He is the person that they thought they're gonna be happier after keeping him away from them. Now this person, they're asking him to provide them with a charity. How meaningful this situation is. And I want to emphasize an important and essential point here. No one, guys, no one can steal what is meant for you. What is meant for you will come to you. What is meant for you will come to you. And no one and nothing can harm you or hurt you without Allah's permission. No one can change what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has written for you. After saying that, after asking for anything as a charity, Yusuf alayhi looked at them and said, he asked them a question. And what embarrassing question was. He asked them and said, do you know what you did with Yusuf and his brother Benjamin? This question, guys, hit them like tons of bricks. They didn't expect that they are going to be asked such this question. So they looked at each other, they didn't know what to answer, they were shocked, embarrassed. They just said, are you Yusuf? Why did they ask like this directly? Because, guys, no one knows about this story, no one knows about the crime, especially for Yusuf himself. Only Yusuf knows about that. So directly they said to him, and immediately they asked him, are you Yusuf? And he answered them, yes, I'm Yusuf, and this is my brother Benjamin. And of course, they didn't know what to say. They looked at each other. They felt guilty so much. They looked at each other and said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has favored you over us, and we are the sinners. So guys, at least here in this situation, they confessed their crime. And I want to say something. If anyone else was in this situation, 100% he'd love to take his revenge. Wallah, he'd love to take his revenge. And especially he has the authority to do that. He was in a higher position than them. He was the treasurer of Egypt. But look at Yusuf's behavior here. Look at his reply here. He didn't say anything to them. He just said, no more blames upon you. No more blames upon you now. It's all from the past. And Allah is the most merciful and the most forgiving. And take this shirt of mine and throw it on your father and on your father's face, and he's gonna regain his sight again. And then bring the whole family together to meet you here in Egypt. And they did what they do. They went to their father. They threw the shirt of Yusuf on his face. By Allah's permission, Yaqub regained his sight again. They came back to Egypt again. The whole family came. And once Yaqub saw his brother Yusuf, he was very happy, and Yusuf alayhi salam took his parents and said to them, enter Egypt inshallah safe and secure. Then he raised them on the throne, and after that his parents and with his sons, with his brothers, each one of them prostrated to him. They bowed in prostration to Yusuf alayhi salam, and that was the explanation of his vision that he had before, when he dreamed that the sun and the moon with 11 planets prostrated to him.